Hello, Bots and Books fans. This is Scorp1701, and I would like to welcome you to the museum. And I know your first question is, why does the museum look like that bridge in Teletran 1 from the Transformers ship? Well, if you had a super secret hideout, wouldn't you like it to look like something cool? Anyway, that's not important. What's important is, over the year, in my collecting, I pick up things that I, for one reason or the other, don't really have time to review or decide I don't want to review, or I can't find two of them to stick in the museum, so I only have one, and therefore I can't open it, and I'm just going to put it in the museum. So, this video is going to showcase a few of the items that I'm just going to put in the museum, but I still wanted to show off as part of the collection and thought you guys would enjoy it. Okay, so first item I would like to take a look at is the X-Force Marvel Legends Wolverine. Now, we did most of our year talking about the X-Men Blue Team from Jim Lee in the 1991 series, but the X-Force series was really good too. Uncanny X-Force and regular X-Force version 3 or 4, whichever one didn't have cable but had these guys in it. And I just saw this figure and it was great. His the X-Force costume is black and gray. He has red eyes, and those the claws they gave him in this particular figure were like thicker and wider, looked like little machetes. So I thought this was an awesome little figure to pick up, and he has his own head that of the Wendigo that, you know, you could pretend he's cut off and hang on his claws. So yeah, so that was this one. It was pretty neat, and maybe one day if I decide to buy more X-Force or X-Men figures after the Gold Team, we'll see about possibly reviewing this, but that's at a later date. Next thing I picked up I wanted to look at was the Transformers mix up with Transformers and Ghostbusters. This is the Ectotron, Ecto-1 slash Ectotron Transformer. He transformed to the Ecto-1 and Ectotron. They did have a little comic book series of it, and you could only get this. It was an exclusive GameStop, and then they had them at comic cons. Blah, can't talk. But anyway, he was pretty neat. Came with Slimer and a really traditional Transformers box that even have the old space battle on the back. This was really cool. And you know, I just never got around to transforming it, opening it, showing it off, but yeah, he will have a nice place in the museum. So moving on. Next Marvel Legend I wanted to take a look at, and for some reason I wanted this guy. I don't know why. I didn't collect any of the other Spider-Mans, but this doppelganger, I thought it looked a lot like he should be from the comics and the video game Maximum Carnage. So I saw him and I'm like, oh, he's so cool, I think I'll grab him up. Now this picture, that just doesn't look anything like he's supposed to. That was like some freaky alien slash symbiote Venom type dealy, but that's not what he was. He was like a doppelganger from Infinity War comic book version. So yeah, he was pretty neat. I got him at GameStop for $23. So maybe, I don't know, if I ever start doing a Marvel Legends Spider-Man collection, I might come back to him and open him up, but right now he's just going to be sitting in the museum. Alright, next up I found a Cyberverse. I was going to take a look at this Windblade. Had a little cyclone strike thing. She's a very nice representation of the character Windblade, who didn't pop up till like a few years ago. Maybe she was in the comics, I don't know, but I saw her in the cartoons, I think. More Robots in Disguise, I think, was where I first saw her. Maybe Transformers Prime, I can't remember. But Cyberverse, she's in there, and she was very cute. So I thought this was a nice rendition of her. The mainline ones did have a wind blade, but she had like a dark face mask, something. But anyway, this is the first Cyberverse figure I picked up. I don't anticipate collecting this series. I just wanted to grab her because she looked better than the one on the main line, and she didn't come with a sword, so that kind of was annoying because it's one of her chief weapons that she uses. But who knows, if I ever get Lancer and I want to do a couple of Fembots, we'll go into that. When's Women's Month? I know it's around here somewhere. Alright, anyway, moving on. So, Walmart exclusives. Remember with me on my birthday, we picked up this Megatron, and I thought it was great. Oh, got a little bit of scuff there. But I just couldn't bear to open him. He looks so good. I think he'll be great in the package. And so, yeah. Again, I'm not a big Decepticon collector. I like mostly the good guys, the Autobots. So, you know, I got him, and I did get a second Optimus Prime. So now they could be sitting there and stare at each other in boxes forever. Forever. No, I'm kidding. Megatron is actually going to go somewhere in the museum. Prime has his own shelf, and if you caught my secret end credit scene on my video, the last one of that we did, you will find out where he is. So anyway, those are those two. Yeah. Another Optimus Prime that we're going to be putting on the Prime shelf is the Transformers Bumblebee Studio Series, number 38 Optimus. You may remember when we went hunting for him, and I found him at the Target, and they wouldn't let me buy him because for some reason he was out early, and I was able to have them save him for me. So yeah, he was pretty neat. And I never got around, I never found another one. So yeah, so I don't want to open him up. I'd much prefer to have him stored safely in the shelf with the Primes because he looks really good. And everybody was talking about that knockoff Weijing one that's really big. I might get that one day, but I don't know. See how the second Bumblebee movie shapes up, if they make a second one. I'm sure they will, because I think they pretty much reboot the franchise with this figure. So, anyway, that is Bumblebee Optimus Prime. Another Spoils of War that hunt that I was doing with toy hunting was the Walmart exclusive 80th anniversary year Captain America, and I found a lot of this guy one night, and I actually didn't have the money, so unfortunately when I finally got some money, went back and I found him again. I was very fortunate, and yeah, just love this figure. But again, I just couldn't find the time or the desire to kind of create another line of figures to collect it with. I know there was the Iron Man and others that came out in the 80th way, the Hulk and the Hulk / Wolverine first appearance, and I thought that would be pretty cool. But you know, I did get the Thor here, so yeah, found Thor at an incredibly ridiculous price. So I think it was like $10. He went on clearance, and how can you not have this figure in your collection? So I got these two 80th anniversary figures that look great. You know, Alex Ross did the artwork on the back of this, and if you don't know who Alex Ross is, he's great comic book artist / painter, and those are some awesome picks by him. So yeah, I'm not really sad. These things belong in, like I said, the museum, and that's where they'll stay. I'll put them up on the shelf, and wow, one day maybe my kids will appreciate them or sell them for drug money. I don't know. No, I'm kidding, Molly. I'm kidding. No drug money. Okay, moving on before I get in trouble. So yeah, these are the figures that could have been reviewed, but I just didn't have the time or the desire. Maybe again one day we'll take a look at them if some other things come up and I feel like adding them to a current collection I'm working on. But in the meantime, they're just going to stay right here safe in my museum. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned. We got some more videos coming up. We got some Thundercats coming and a special video with Queen Alpha Bravo. If you don't know who that is, you will find out. Till then, I'll see you guys later. Have a great night.